Kaguya Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Kaguya Matata. Join the Byakugan praise. Some people saying that the only reason they watch me is because they want to know what the fuck happened in the manga. That is not true. Not true, Jorishe, because as I've just proven to you, I also have a pretty good singing voice. Plus, like the girls pointed out, también puedo hablar español y a la gente le gusta, ¿verdad?, que use la lengua española para expresarme, porque se oye sexy o soy un poco más formal, no sé, la verdad no sé. This chapter went by so fast. I finished reading and I'm like, what? No, that's it? Kaguya takes over Madara's body. Plain and simple. Plain and freaking simple. The way that, Madara was being sort of consumed remind me of kind of like the same scene in which Obito was being pulled apart by the Jubi's chakra. So artistically, Kishimoto keeping it coherent with previous choices. I like that. Unless you wanted to see more of Madara, then that pretty much sucked for you. I mean, I'm okay because I like Kaguya more than Madara, but that's just me. But then I guess I could kind of see, and this is just me putting myself in other people's shoes, I could kind of see the problem with this in the fact that, Kaguya, for, let's say, like 90% of Shippuden, Kaguya was absent. Actually, I think 95% of Shippuden is more accurate to say. But there was some sense of vague foreshadowing that was addressed in this chapter, which I loved. The fact that during the Chunin exams, Kakashi said, the Sharingan is kind of like a descendant of the Byakugan. All through Shippuden, that statement really didn't make sense to me, especially because we had the Sharingan spammers that were just getting these new abilities that just seemed way too OP to be real, right? But now we kind of realize that Kakashi's knowledge of the Byakugan had to come in some way, shape, or form from the knowledge of Kaguya being the mother of all shinobi. I think this might be a pretty good opportunity for Kishimoto to expand a little bit more, not a lot, but a little bit more on the Hyuga clan's history, in terms of why they're so prestigious. Yo, Kakashi, this build-up that you're giving Sakura right now, it better fucking pay off. Like, he spent the entire chapter saying, don't do anything reckless, Sakura. Don't do anything reckless, even though Sasuke pretty much said that neither of the two can do anything. That build-up for Sakura better pay off. She better do something. Because if she tries to do something proactive here, emphasis on the word try, and she falls flat on her face again and gets saved by either Naruto or Sasuke, then that is just plain fucking trolling. We don't need that at this point in the series. And it better not be some bullshit Sakura Kaguya talk no jutsu because Sakura can somehow relate to Kaguya being a woman. Oh my gosh, that's probably gonna happen, isn't it? Yeah, it pretty much is. Fuck. By the way, we get a couple of panels in which Naruto and Sasuke are in danger. Sakura always shouts out Sasuke-kun's name first. The Sage of the Six Paths' brother was called Hamura, or Hamura. And this isn't me, but somebody in the comment section last week left sort of like a prediction or a theory that maybe the Reaper Death Seal, the Reaper Death guy, could be in fact Sage of the Six Paths' brother because of the resemblance. And kind of makes sense, if you think about, Hagoromo being in charge of, like, living things and stuff and just keeping the peace as the sage. It could make sense that his brother ended up, being in charge of the underworld. Now that I think about it, the fact that Kaguya was trying to absorb Naruto and Sasuke using her hair, that reminds me of something that Kushina could do. Like, I mean, I don't know if she could absorb people's chakra through her hair, but whenever she got upset, her hair would stand up. So I'm guessing that's a trait that the Uzumaki people sort of inherited or something. I don't know, or at least Kushina. That being said, she tries to absorb them both, but can't because the moon and the sun tattoos activate, and she's like, "What? Holy shit! Get out the way!" So she kind of repels them. She's just like, "Oh, what is this?" We find out that one of Kaguya's goals is to turn everybody into a white Zetsu. Because why not? The world needs more white rapists. It always has. But the thing here is that, like, I thought, well, isn't, like, white Zetsu related to, like, Hashirama's chakra and stuff? But then it's like, well, it's Kaguya. She came in way before Hashirama even existed. So it makes sense in that regard. But the fact that she says that this earth is her nursery, That makes me think that her goal is on some universal type shit. It's not enough for her to take over the world, like Madara. It's like, no, this girl, she wants control over way more planets than just Earth. And at first she was like expelling like these massive chakra glaciers, like waves of chakra, and Naruto and Sasuke are like, what the fuck is going on? And then by the end of this chapter, she's just changing the landscape without giving a fuck. It's like you have like stalactites. She's kind of using like the gravity control, I guess, that Nagato could use, because we have Sakura and Kakashi, they're like paralyzed in midair or something. And then if you look at right next to Sakura in that last panel, you see Obito. He's like a speck there. Like you see his trousers and shit. He's like, but just like the size of an ant. But the surprising thing here is that Naruto and Sasuke are falling. So does that mean that Kaguya is sending them both down? And by the way, just because she wasn't able to absorb Sasuke and Naruto doesn't mean that she won't be able to absorb Kakashi and Sakura. So those two are in trouble. But then again, like, Sasuke can move through space. Like, we saw this in this chapter. Like, you even see Sakura being all amazed and shit. He teleports himself right behind Kaguya, and then he starts getting absorbed by her hair. But he does have that ability. I think this chapter pretty much confirmed it. But he can only do it within a specific area, and I'm pretty sure it drains him. So it's just going to be a matter of whether or not his jutsu can outspeed Kaguya's. And I'm not even sure that that's going to matter, because you want to talk about Battle of the Gods? Okay. Naruto Uzumaki Jesus versus Virgen de Guadalupe Kaguya. Now, she did say that she didn't want to hurt the Earth, so I'm wondering if she's going to be moving the fight to like another planet, maybe like Mars and shit. So even if Sasuke and Naruto win, they're still in fucking Mars. How are they going to get back to Earth? Sasuke Susanoo! So that opens up, the third part of the series, which is Naruto and Sasuke's space adventures. That was a pretty good color page that we got, by the way. You got what looks like Hogwarts in the background, Naruto petting a dragon, Kakashi dressed up as Gandalf, and then Sasuke, who is either Legolas or Katniss. Naruto Potter and the Goblet of Sasuke's Liquids. Or Naruto Potter and the Deathly Ten-Tens. Thought the chapter was okay, had some pretty enjoyable parts. Gracias por ver mi video y por darle like y suscribirte a mi canal y comentar. Thank you so much for watching and commenting and rating and subscribing. Catch you guys later. Bye.